Yo, what's up everybody? I'm hoping you're all having a great day. My name is Malcolm and today I'm gonna show you exactly how I made this flyer from scratch. Some of the takeaways will be how to create this class effect, how to customize the background like this, and some text, some things you can do with the text. Now, before you Photoshop, guys, click away. Just don't. The tools in Photoshop and CorelDRAW are almost identical, like they are basically cousins who chose different career paths. So yeah, whether you're a CorelDRAW user or a Photoshop user, by the end of this video you have gained something that you can use in your future designs. Let's go. So I'm just gonna put my previous design here beside the canvas so that I don't spend 2 hours trying to get the right proportions again. Now I'm just gonna bring in the background. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that seems good. Then we just crop it so that it matches the size of the canvas. If you are wondering about the dimensions, it's the same one as Instagram portraits. 1080 pixels by 1350. That's the size that I'm working with right now. As you can see, this background is not green. We are gonna manipulate it so that it's green. So go to effects, then adjust. A lot of options will pop up. Scroll down and select this option, saturation or lightness. Yeah, select that one. Okay, let me move this to the side so you can see. So I'm just gonna play around with the hue. Oh god, I hope that's how it's pronounced. Okay, I forgot which channel mode I used. Okay, yeah, I think I used the master. Yeah, select the master channel. As you can see here, now it's turning green, but this is too dark, so I'm just gonna up the saturation. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, now we're gonna draw in those lines you see in the background. Go to your tools and select artistic media mode. Sure, it's on the artistic media mode and not live sketch or smart drawing. If you need the exact colors that I use, here are the color modes. So you can draw some random stuff. I just draw random stuff. Let's see, let's just make this like a 6 or something. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, you just draw some random stuff like this. Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna put one here. Then go the way down, make another random square like this. Yeah. That's good. As you can see in the reference photo, I downed the opacity on these swirls that I made, but you cannot do that directly after drawing in CorelDRAW, so you have to do this. Look carefully, guys. Go to your layers panel, press and hold the control key and select the two keys on front here. Then right click and you see this option panel will open up. Then click break artistic media group apart, and now the two are separated. I'll do this for the other lines you drew. Do the same for all three of them. We do three stuff, if you remember here. Break all three of them apart from their curves like this. Then start deleting the ones that are named curves. Yeah, we have no use for those right now, so delete them. See that what we drew will be left behind. It doesn't get affected, don't worry. Now hold down control again so that we can select these three that we made. Right click and we are just gonna combine these so that they're easier to work with. Then go to your tools panel and select the transparency tool. It's this one that has a checked pattern. You see that once you select the transparency tool, options will pop up at the top here, as you can see. So just select this second option, uniform transparency. As you can see, the transparency of my abstract has already got down a bit. Look, it's at 50% transparency. Now we're gonna bring in the picture of the church logo. As you can see, it's all black, the church logo, but which is not very exciting. So we're gonna change the cross here to yellow. I'm gonna show you the trick on how to do this exactly. First, we're gonna want to convert this picture and make it a vector. How can we do that, you may ask? Just select the picture, right click it on the options that will appear, select quick trace, and voila, we've got a vector of this image that we can manipulate however we want. Instead of creating this from scratch, we can just do this and manipulate it. Now let's just delete that picture, don't need it no more. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. Now go to your layers panel and open the group up and look for the cross. Yeah, it's right here. Just select it and turn it to yellow. And now the cross is yellow. I've already made these two circles, the yellow one and the white one. Yeah, just put the cross on top of that, the church sign on top of that, and that's done. And select all three so that they're easier to work with. Again, I like to do this. You will know exactly where everything is because they are grouped. Now we just need to type the main text. Click the text tool. Start typing. Start with the name of the church, Faith Ministries, and make it wide. I'm gonna type in that tiny presence. Now type Sunday, then separately type service. Now again on a separate place type we welcome you to our. We're gonna want that text welcome you to our to be green to match the background. So go ahead and make that green. The exact code that I use for this screen is now what we're gonna do, we're gonna need to create a shape behind the text that say welcome to our. So the shape is already in CorelDRAW. Go to the tools panel, go to the polygon tool and click on that tiny thing at the bottom right of it that brings up more options. Then go ahead and click common shapes. That automatically, when you have clicked that, you'll see that the top panel will change. Then go right here. Now we're gonna look for the shape that I used, which is this one. This is among the flowchart shapes, and we just go ahead and put it right here. And now we'll just make it yellow. Then right click on the transparent color to remove the outline. Let me make it a bit taller and slimmer. Let's just put our text there. Now on the Sunday and service text, this is the font that I used. It's called MGF Blazebox. Yeah, let me change the service font too. Yeah. Also used it on the name of the church. Now let's bring in the picture of the guy who's preaching. When recording this tutorial, I enhanced him so that you don't have to see pixel bosses every time I zoomed in. But I didn't use this one that's enhanced for the original design, so maybe the color is a little bit different. But now let's make him match the size of the one that I created before. Drag the corner, Let's try and match. Yeah, this looks right. Okay. Let's move him over to the canvas. Let's move the picture down so that it's easier for me to edit the text. Now we want to make the D on Sunday yellow, so select the Sunday, then press F8, then select the D and make it yellow, and also the RV of service, make that yellow too. Now let's move this down. And the text as well. And stretch out this Sunday and make this a little bit bigger. If this seems right, just move it to the left a little, then yeah. The Sunday. Okay, I think this is good. Let me just adjust this a little, bring it down, bring the text down. Yeah, that's good. Now we want to create a rectangle. Just go to the rectangle tool. Okay, let me just zoom in. Let's go over to our reference photo, the design I made before, so that we get the proportions right. And right click, and yeah, this is good. Now we want the corners to be smooth. We want it to be round like that, as you see. So now go over to the top while selecting the rectangle. Maybe let me make it yellow first so that you see, and the outline transparent. Guys, make sure that this lock on the middle is locked in. When it's locked, it means that we edit all 4 corners at once. We don't need to do it one by one. Now let's make it rounder. Up, up, up. Yeah, this seems good. Now let's move the rectangle so that it goes behind the pasta. Let me move it here. Now let's type this Sunday, 16th November. Now let's make the Sunday bold. Also the 16th. And go ahead and make that green. And we'll put that where it's supposed to be. And now we're gonna make our glass effect. Go ahead and select the rectangle tool, and let's do this over the reference photo so to get the proportions right. Okay, let me zoom in. Now this is another way to make the edges rounder. You can just go ahead and select the bezels tool that's right there. Click on the corner, just move it away like that, and there we go. Now guys, this is really important. We need to duplicate the shape right here, so select it, then press Ctrl and D. Ctrl D, and it will duplicate. Let me just move that right there. Select the duplicate, then go to colors and right click on white. Now let's move this shape to the canvas. Now guys, if you wanna make the glass blur, we need to work with the background, including the picture of this pasta, this guy right here. So let's first duplicate the picture. So select the picture, then Ctrl and D, press these keys, then it will duplicate. Now select the duplicate photo. Just press Ctrl, then right click on the duplicate photo and all the elements we have in our background. That means the stuff that we drew, the green background. Then right click and just go ahead and group that. Now that we have the whole background as one, we need to duplicate it so that it doesn't go away. So press the background, the group that we just made right here, then Ctrl D and move the duplicate to the side like that. You see, nice. Now we need to blur this, so go over to the top panel and open up the effects, then choose blur. The type of blur we'll be using here is Gaussian blur, the third option. You can see it was already blurred. Use the same settings that I used last time. Just move that around so you can see. Okay, so this is fine. I'll use this. Okay. So now we want to put the blurred image you just created into that text box right here. So just select the image, go on the top panel and select object. On the options that will pop up, go on power clip and select here, place inside frame right here. Now move down here and press inside the box that we made, the text box that we made. Just press there. And now the image has been clipped inside. As you can see, sometimes you might not even see it, like here. You see, it's like nothing happened. But you see these many options that pop up here. Once you do that, yeah, go ahead and select edit. You can see that the picture wasn't visible because it's not aligned with the box, so we need to align it. I'll just move this image to the canvas like so and make sure that it matches the background. Now just click finish and here we go. Now let's just remove this outline, right click on the transparent color. Now you remember that duplicate we made of this box? Yeah, we'll need to move it and align it now. Here's a little trick I use to align something that I have duplicated before. Press and hold shift and select the duplicate and select the original box right here. Then let go of shift and press C and then E. You see now they have aligned. Now let's go to the transparency tool. We want to make this as if it's reflecting and choose fountain transparency this time. And these two dudes will just appear and just move the black part like so. It will be the transparent part. You can see, let me show you. You can change where the outline is visible. That you can see, yeah. Then now press OK. Now let's just type the details that is inside the glass. So 10 a.m. Jongwe Street, number 2, Kwadzana Phase 3, and also the Instagram handle, Faith Ministries. Guys, this is my first video, so please let me know, is this good pacing for a tutorial, or maybe I should do faster cuts? in the future. So please let me know in the comments, and also maybe let me know if you think this video is useful. So yeah, please comment. Back to the tutorial. Let's just move the text. Let's make this bigger. Now we just need to draw in the lines that are separating the text of time, the location, and the Instagram handle. So go over to the tools panel and click on the fourth tool and choose pen. We're just gonna draw in the lines. If you want to make this straighter, maybe hold the shift key while you're doing this. Okay, that sounds good. I'll duplicate that, move it down, make the text smaller and move it. Move this too, put it right here. Sorry, I noticed that the yellow text box, the yellow rectangle that we created earlier, is moved down. Remember when we duplicated the background, so that move it back where it should be, which is right here behind this person. Now if you look on the design that I made earlier, inside this yellow rectangle there's like some white stuff in there, so let's just make that. Go ahead and select the artistic media tool, the one you used to draw the background, if you remember. And just draw this random line like that. Now we wanna edit the transparency of this. You remember that we cannot just edit it after drawing it. We need to break the curve, whatever we just drew apart, like we did when creating the background. So let's do that. Delete that other one we don't need, then select the one that we need. Go ahead and select the transparency tool, and here we go. Usually it will still be found on few, but that's the last one that I used, as you can see. Now we just move this thing like so. We need the transparency to be on top like that. Yeah, something like that will work. Now go back to the select tool. Now let's put this thing inside the yellow rectangle. You remember how to do that, right? Now let's move the surface text and put it behind our guy. And now we want to create this sweet text. Now do you see the little watch that I put on the 10? It's nice, right? I know church people won't notice this, but designers will, and it's nice. I'm gonna show you how to do this. And we don't even need to make this from scratch. Let's hide that fire from the text. Just click on the circle tool and just make the circle right here over the fire and make that white. Now bring in the image of the clock, and remember what we did for the logo of the church. When we right clicked the object, the picture, then select quick trace, and we will make this into a vector. So after doing it, go to the layers panel and open that group up and look for the big black circle. Yeah, click on that and delete it. Also delete that third hand. I don't know why it has 3 hands. Yeah, the red one, delete that one. And this is what we want. Good. Now we need to make this watch green so that it matches the background. That's good. Now just bring in the location icon and the Instagram icon. Now just bring in the swivel line thing. It's a picture. Bring the picture in and bring it here. Then just type the name. And remember our font. Change this to dot. And put the text where it belongs. Now with the present text, we need to draw those lines that are by the side of it. So yeah, just select the pen tool again and draw those two. Like so. Now I just want to make this guy blend in with the background better. If you see, there are like white outlines on the picture, right on his head, so I just want to make that green like I did on this. So just go ahead and select the circle tool, create your circle, and make it the same type of green that we used on those things we drew in the background. Now just go to effects, we're gonna play this blur, Gaussian blur, and that for here is good. Yeah. Then maybe just stretch this out. Now we want to make our glass a bit more realistic, add a little shine to it. I used flares, they're just images, so import those. Let's make the flare a bit bigger and just duplicate it. I used two of them. Now select on this one, just rotate it. Gonna move it right here on the edge of this box and adjust it so that it's on the edge. Now select the other one, put it on the bottom like that. Make sure it aligns. I'm sure I have this flare facing the other side, so maybe just flip that over and adjust it a little bit so that it aligns with the edge. Yeah, that's good. And oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Remember when we duplicated the background? Yeah, the church logo moved to the back, so yeah, select those. Just put them back at the top. And we're good to go. That's it. Thank you for watching till the end, and please subscribe. There'll be more here coming your way. So yeah, please subscribe and maybe comment. Have a great day. I'm out.